Okay, we are back. Yeah, I changed my Hawaiian t-shirt. So Moses, yeah, it was baby killing massacre, horrible, right? By Egyptian Empire against Jews, right? So Moses' mother, to save his baby son Moses, she put Moses in the basket and just let him go in the river. She followed it, and Egyptian princess, maybe she was bathing, I don't know, in the river. Maybe she was playing with her friends, her maids. She picked up that basket and she looked inside. Behold, lo and behold, baby Moses, handsome baby, right? Again, they're all browns, okay? They are Middle Easterns, Jews, Egyptians, okay? Just brown Middle Easterns, okay? So, yeah, handsome baby. So she realized, yeah, probably this poor Jewish baby to avoid that baby killing, okay? Genocide, massacre. She took pity on the baby and she adopted the baby, okay? And so somebody had to give this baby a milk, and then Moses' mother, hey, yeah, I can give this baby my milk. So, oh, okay, yeah, come, I will hire you. So, yeah, the rest is history, right? So, but Moses, so he grew up in Egyptian palace. So, everything that he knew were educated by Egyptians. Yeah, best education in Egyptian kingdom, empire. Everything he knew were taught by Egyptians, not by Jews, not by Israelites. The only thing his mother taught him is that you're not Egyptian, you're a Jew, you're Israelite. That's the only thing that his mother taught him as an employee in this Egyptian palace. Okay, everything that Moses learned is from Egypt. He was not educated by Jews. He didn't go to school in Israel. No, he went to school in Egypt. So the five classics: Genesis, Exodus, Deuteronomy, Numbers, Leviticus, they are not quite Jewish Israelite intellectual heritage. No, they're from Egyptian knowledge. Okay, so Jews, yeah, they're so proud of these five classics of Moses, right? Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, but they're not from Israel. They're not from Jews. They're from Egypt. Okay, even New Testament. There's this theory that Mr. Jesus learned from Pharisees, and like Pharisee, Paris, or Persia. Yeah, Paris, Pharisee, Persia, P, R, S, 1 to 2 consonant, right? M, B, P, labial 1, D, R, S, T. That's alveolar and G, H, H, G. That's Vela, right? 1, 2, 3. That's humanological linguistics. Okay. Yeah, consonant groups. Okay. Easy as 1, 2, 3. So there's this theory that I read in the web that Jesus learned from Pharisees, and Pharisees learned from Persia, Zoroastrianism, the religion of eternal fire. And I think that theory is correct. Yeah, the war between good and evil, kind of dualism, and afterlife, heaven and hell, dualism, right? Very Zoroastrian. Okay, yeah, Zarathustra, what Friedrich Nietzsche, Zarathustra, that's Zoroaster, Persian prophet. Today's Iran, right? Yeah, the Zoroastrianism is very well protected in Iran because they are aboriginal religion. Even though Iran mostly they are Muslims, but they do protect Zoroastrianism because Iran's own religion. It's very protected. Okay, so yeah, so Bible isn't exactly all about Jews. All right, their knowledge, not really. They learn from Egypt. They learn from Iran, Persia. They learn from Babylonia. Yeah, so Bible isn't exactly 100% Jewish. No, they learn from other people that they would call heathens, Gentiles, pagans. But Bible itself is from, it's like amalgamation, collection, congregation of different knowledge from other countries, nearby countries. Okay, so Jews, they shouldn't be too proud about them being Jews. They should face and acknowledge the contribution from other countries. Okay. President Trump, America first, America the best. I have to disagree. Why? Look, planet Earth is like a ship, spaceship. We are all in this together. Planet Earth. We have to work together, all different countries. Because we are in the same ship that we call planet Earth. We share the same destiny. International trade. Okay? We have to work together. Yes, outsourcing. Yeah, send all manufacturing jobs to Mexico, Latin America. Otherwise, Latin America, they'll do drugs. And those drugs will come to America. President Trump, he made many mistakes, okay? And he bringing back all this manufacturing job from Latin America to United States. That's one of the biggest mistakes he made, and he made many mistakes, errors. That was a very bad idea to bring back manufacturing jobs to America. Okay, he created many jobs, right? So what? Coronavirus, all those lower unemployment rate went way back up. It's like coronavirus gone, right? All the jobs that President Trump or credit himself that he created, gone with the wind. Castle built on sand, house built on the sand. When storms come by, like coronavirus, gone, blown away. President Trump is not very smart man. Okay, that's why I'm running for president. Yeah, I'm running for Alaska State Senate too, but I'm also running for president. Okay. So it was a bad idea to bring back all those jobs, manufacturing jobs, to America. Because illegal immigrants, they are following those jobs to America. But they don't have any jobs. People who are left there dealing drugs. People who don't want to do those illegal drugs, what do? They come to America illegally. They become illegal immigrants. To follow those jobs that President Trump, in his infinite wisdom, and his people, their infinite wisdom, like Mr. Jared Kushner and Ms. Ivanka Trump, not the smartest people, right? Oh, President Trump and his family and his people, not the smartest, right? So they brought back jobs from Latin America to US. So illegal immigrants, yeah, they follow, so they're illegal. People who are left in Latin America, they're doing illegal drugs, drug dealing. So why? Because President Trump, he doesn't understand economics. International trade is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, okay? And we have to help each other. America and other countries, we share because we share the same destiny. And it's my fault too because I did vote for President Trump in 2016. I even prayed for him so that he get elected. Yeah. Was it a mistake that I voted for President Trump? Maybe it was, but I don't regret it. Why? 'Cause I really enjoy editorial cartoons making fun of President Trump. I love it. One of the many reasons I voted for President Trump is that he's very entertaining. He's funny. I love him, right? So I have no problem him getting reelected because I really enjoy his being entertaining, okay? And editorial cartoons making fun of President Trump. Oh, I'm a huge fan. So I don't regret having voted for him. No. Was it a mistake that I voted for him? Maybe. But do I regret it? No. Because I really enjoy editorial cartoons about President Trump, okay? Oh, that's so funny. The way they make fun of President Trump. This New Yorker magazine on the cover, right? President Trump in coronavirus having this mask to cover his eyes, but his mouth is still open. So, but his New Yorker magazine, okay, he had this mask on his over his eyes to blindfold himself in order to not in order to not in order not to see the truth and facts about coronavirus. So he covered his eyes, but he did not cover his mouth with this mask. So he's still talking. So he would not zip up his mouth. Genius! Editorial cartoonists. I'm a huge fan. So talented. Not just in America, in Canada, Europe, India. Oh, fantastic artists and very smart people. Cartoonists. Huge fan. So no, I don't regret having voted for President Trump because he's entertaining. And that's one of many reasons I voted for him. I will be entertained, okay? Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? So I love President Trump and I also love making fun of him and watching people making fun of him. It's just like this, okay? Meat. I love animals. I love watching live animals and I also love eating them. Okay, so kind of perverse analogy. Forget it. Just making a joke, okay? Okay, we are back. What else do we talk about? Who else did we not offend? No, we didn't offend anybody. We are not offensive. We are nice. We just exercise. I exercise. Well, I'm American, okay, so I love U.S. Constitution. It's very well written, smart, very smartly written. So yeah, I'm just exercising the freedom of speech, First Amendment, right? Okay, that's what I'm doing. Freedom of ideas, diversity of ideas, thoughts. That's what I'm doing. I mean, so we're not doing anything illegal, immoral, unethical. No, we love people. All right, we just criticizing ideologies. All right, we only criticize ideologies. We don't criticize people. We are all fallible, okay, gullible sometimes. Yeah, that's human condition. Right? Yeah, we know that. What else? How about some songs? I love this techno music by Groove Armada, Chicago. Goes like this. Yeah, bass guitar, right? Huge fan. Maybe this after this recording, I will sing and dance along the YouTube. My favorite music videos in YouTube. Yeah. I remember, yeah, I was drunk last night, right? Then, yeah, we did a lot of martial arts, but did we do some dancing? I think we did some dancing. I do remember, okay. So we did enough of that, and okay. Uh, Maybe we can talk about this criminal investigation, okay. Down in Georgia, there's this father and son, they're Caucasian males, and they shot an African American gentleman. That's very unfortunate, okay. So media, liberal media outlet, they call it lynching, but I don't think it was. Okay, I don't think it was racially motivated crime, and we don't even know whether it's crime or not. Okay, what media is doing is lynching this Caucasian father and son, Caucasian males, because media, liberal media, they cannot hate enough Caucasian males. Okay, so something happens, yeah, we are sorry it happened. We are sorry that African American gentleman passed away. We are very sorry. Okay, but in America, criminal law, everybody's the criminal defendants, they are presumed innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, right? But liberal media, they lynch Caucasian males. Media lynch tree. Like they assume that it was racially motivated. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because there came later on some evidence that this African American gentleman, it was not the first time that he went to this house under construction. He went there several times. So it's suspicious, all right? They say he's a jogger, but I am a jogger myself. I'm a runner myself, and as a runner, I'm always prepared to have my water with me. Sometime in the winter, yeah, I carry with me this plastic bottle of water. in the winter. During the summer, I drink a lot of water before I go to run. If I run short distance, like 1 mile. If it's more than 1 mile, I carry my camelback so that I can drink water when I run. Right? They say he was a jogger, African American gentleman. He was jogger, runner on a regular basis. Okay, then he probably know things about running and need of water. They say he went to this construction house site to get some water. And that's not easy to believe. If you're a runner, if you're a runner, you, habitual runner, you run on a regular basis, you know you need water. So habitual jogger, regular runner who run on a regular basis, going to a house under construction more than once to get water, that's suspicious. It does raise some reasonable doubt because these Caucasian males, they called police like 15 days before the incident. Okay? We are sorry, African American gentleman passed away, but according to the news, this evidence, okay, these two Caucasian gentlemen, they confronted this African American gentleman because he went to their premises, property, more than once. So they confronted him. So 15 days ago, before the incident, they called the police. And they did confront him because I guess police didn't do anything. I don't know what happened. So they confronted him by themselves, and they brought shotgun. Yeah, maybe there was a mistake. Okay, so this Caucasian father and son, they're kind of obese, overweight, and the African American gentleman is very fit. So this Caucasian father and son, they're kind of heavyweight, overweight. So maybe that's why they felt the need to bring their shotgun, and it provoked this African American gentleman argument and physical brawl, and they shot him. Okay, so it's sad, regrettable. So my recommendation to America: be fit so that you don't need any guns. Guns, you need guns against bears. Okay, that's why I have a gun. I only have one gun, pistol, 40 caliber, semi-automatic. Because when I go to hiking in the mountain, we have bears in Alaska. Yeah, I carry my gun. Hollow point, maximum impact. Because we have bears. I'm fit. I know martial arts, but when it comes to hungry grizzly mountain bears, I need bear spray and I need a gun. Because bears, they are bigger than me, stronger than me, and faster than me. So yeah, I know martial art, but I'm fit. I can run, but bears, they have bigger muscle, claws, teeth, thick, fatty coating, and thick fur, and they are natural fighters, natural killers. Bears, grizzlies, they're big and they're very fast and they're very hungry. Okay, so that's why I carry guns when I go to mountain for hiking. I have to. Okay. But in the city, I mean, you don't really need a gun, okay? In a big city, like, unless you are in mountain, like in Maine or Black Bears, Wyoming, Montana, out there in the country region where there are bears, you don't really need a gun in a big city, okay? So as long as you are fit, you know martial art, you do weight training, you don't really need a gun, okay? So okay. I'm trying to be fair and balanced, right? Okay. All right. Let's take 5 minutes. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we're just, you know, chilling because we're taking a break from mathematics, right? Yeah. Using different parts, different department of our brains. Okay, so we talk about like social issues, history, and whatnot, right? So, yeah, we're just biding our time, right? Yeah. What else? How about climate change? Okay, yeah. Uh, so I wrote up this statement of purpose. Okay, so let me tell you something about it. Okay, so I said something like pro gun, yes. Pro family, yes. Pro traditional marriage, absolutely. I say something like that. Okay, so I try to be more like theatrical, entertaining. Okay, yeah, this one page statement of purpose. Okay, uh, I also said something very controversial too, like protection and preservation of the purity of Caucasian race, and I said yes. It's just me writing all this down. Okay, so I'm just being theatrical, like interview style, right? And appreciation of African Americans, Hispanics, Jews, Arabs, Asians, mixed race, all of the above, of course. I love everybody, okay? Then why protection and preservation of the purity of Caucasian race? Why did I say that? Because Caucasian race is the most vulnerable race when it comes to uh, mixing. Because white is the most vulnerable color. Is the most overridable, overridable color because white is the only color that has no color. The only colorless color that's white. Okay? Of course, when it comes to light, yeah, it's a mixture of all different colors. That's light, but that's optics. We are talking about more not metaphysics but physics level, like painting, paintbrush, right? Yeah, I mean you have canvas is white, and you paint it black, paint it red, brown, red, blue, green. It becomes that color. In Alaska, it snows in winter. If I pee, it becomes yellow snow, white snow. If I poo, it becomes brown. Okay, so Bruce Lee, Asian guy, he married a beautiful, slender, young, fertile Caucasian lady. So he's an ultra internationalist. That's why I don't like Bruce Lee very much. Their children look more Asian than white. This Caucasian gene is overwritten. Okay, and you have Mr. Jared Kushner and Ms. Ivanka Trump. Their child, brown. I'm not saying they're ugly. I'm saying this Ivanka Trump's Caucasian gene, this white skin and blonde hair, is gone. President Barack Obama, his mother, Caucasian. His father, African. Their child, President Barack Obama. Nobody say he's half white. People say he's black. That's what happens. So that's why we are saying, for the sake of diversity of race, human race, we want there to be blacks, whites, Asians. We're just trying to preserve and protect endangered species in Homo sapiens. So it's conservationism, very liberal agenda, diversity of human race. Okay, that's what we're saying. That's what I try to say. Okay. Mixed race people, yeah, they're beautiful, they're very smart. It's some of the most beautiful people and smartest people I've ever seen are mixed race. We are not against them. Okay? We love everybody. Okay? Some of my best friends are mixed race. Okay? Oh, they're beautiful and they're very smart. Good people. What we are saying is, like Dalmatian, Chihuahua, Pomeranian, German Shepherd, pedigree. Let's protect and preserve the purity of individual species or subspecies. Like we love blondes, white skinned, blue eyes, green eyes, red hair. Oh, they're beautiful, right? Very colorful. Let's protect and preserve that. Yeah, let Caucasians marry Caucasians if they are young enough and fertile enough to have kids. Huh? Is it too much to ask? That's what I'm saying, okay? It's because they're very vulnerable species. Subspecies, okay? So that's what we're saying. It's not racism, it's not hatred, it's not white supremacism. No, it's conservationism. Because we love white people. That's why ethnics come to white countries like Europe, Canada, Australia, America, because we love white people. Oh, they're beautiful. Blondes, honey golden blonde, like they look like sunshine, like right. Oh, it's beautiful. Blue eyes like sky, sapphire. Green eyes like emerald. Red hair like ruby. Red skin, orange skin, whatever. Yeah, white people, Caucasians, they're very beautiful people, and we want to protect and preserve their race. Like as farmers, farmers or dog breeders, we want to protect and preserve purity of Dalmatians or Siamese cats, Persian cats. We want to protect and preserve the German Shepherds and Chihuahuas and Pomeranians. Yeah, pepper dogs, right? We want to protect and preserve those purity of individual species. So why not Homo sapiens? We want to protect and preserve black bears, brown bears, and Caucasian bears, polar bears, white bears, okay? Because they're all beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not racism, it's not hatred. No, it's love. It's about diversity, conservationism. We want to protect and preserve endangered species. That's all it is. Okay, that's the Tao, the law of anti-ultra interracialism in humanology. Okay, it's not about hatred. It's not white supremacism. It's not racism. It's about conservation, diversity, love, appreciation, cross-racial, trans-racial appreciation. That's what it is about. Okay, so it's very liberal. Okay, yeah. So we'll take 5 minutes. All right, I have some vocal rest. Okay. Then I sing you some Beatles song. Okay, love song. Okay, so sure. I love the Beatles. I don't like Spruce Bark Beatles, but I love the Beatles singers. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Then I sing some love song. Okay. 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 Yeah, I was on Beatles song, huh? Yeah, you know what? Before that, I'm a huge fan of Mr. Bill Murray, the comedian. Yeah, the Saturday Night Live alumnus. Yeah, Saturday Night Live. I'm not a huge fan. My preference is Mad TV in Fox, as opposed to SNL in NBC. Yeah, but SNL got some tremendous corpus populus of alumni that I'm a huge fan of, like Conan O'Brien, Bill Murray, Jimmy Fallon, okay, and some others that I don't recall their names. Yeah, the Mike Myers in this swinger, man of international mystery, whatever. What's that movie? They use this Quincy Jones, Mr. Quincy Jones music, like soul bossa nova, whatever. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Quincy Jones, okay, because he's ultra interracialist. He's African American who married, dated again and again and again the most beautiful young Caucasian ladies. Such a shame, right? So yeah, I don't like his music anymore. Once I found out that he's ultra interracialist. So yeah, Austin Powers, yeah, they used his music, so I'm not gonna watch their movies anymore. Okay, so but Mike Meyer is a very good, talented comedian, right? So let's not get into that. All right, let me sing you a song, okay? Beatles. Yeah, what a disappointment, right? Let's just sing, okay? Let me zip it up. 210 Shout. Yeah, this John Lennon, I think he's the vocalist for this song. And also, yeah, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, they're great songwriters, and I love their singing voice too. Very masculine kind of singing, right? So, yeah, La Bamba, I think it's Mexican song. They kind of sampled from this song, 210 Shout. Da 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 dan da da dan da 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 da. Para baila la bamba. Yeah, Spanish is very naturally rhyming language. Yeah, because the male, female, right? Ending O versus A. A is more feminine. O is masculine. Ending. Yeah, all this. Yeah. I think they got this melody from the Beatles song, Twist and Shout. Bamba, it means like shake. So it's like kind of twist, right? Yeah, I think they got it from Beatles. And I'm not sure if they acknowledge influence by the Beatles. I don't know. So, the Beatles song, Twist and Shout, goes like this. Da 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 dan da da dan da da ba 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 dan da da dan da. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come, baby, now. Come on and walk it around, oh. Hey, you know you lose. You know you look so good. You know you got me going, just like I know you. Something like that, okay? I think that's John Lennon singing. How about Paul McCartney singing? Oh, yeah. Long Tall Sally. I think it's a Little Richard original Long Tall Sally, African American, fantastic vocalist. The Beatles they remade. I mean, it's not copycat. It's just it's their rendition. Okay, the original. I think it's Little Richard, African American gentleman. Okay, fantastic singer. He was invited to White House during the President Bill Clinton era, right? Yeah, on this in front of television, right? Great piano player, great singer, Little Richard, African American gentleman. I think he's the original, alright. Beatles, I think they is their rendition, okay. Yeah, they were great admirers of Little Richard, okay. So yeah, so they I guess got Mr. Little Richard's permission to sing his song, okay, the Beatles version, okay. I like both versions, alright. So, but the Beatles, yeah, it was Paul McCartney, masculine voice, right? Long Tall Sally, written by, I mean, original by Little Richard, Beatles, re-rendition, okay, remade. Goes like this. I'm gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He said he had a misery, but he got another for you, baby. Ta-da-da. Ah, baby. Ooh, baby. Some for tonight. Ah! So Uncle John with Long Tall Sally. You see, so American, back in the alley, oh, baby. Ah, baby. Ooh, baby. Some for tonight. Ah! Da 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 do 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 do. I have some fun tonight. Have fun tonight. Everything's alright. Have fun tonight. Have some fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah! I love that yelling and shouting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's very African American, like soul, this blues and Beatles. They learn from African Americans, British Beatles. They learned and studied African American music. Yeah, Mr. John Lennon was a huge fan of Elvis Presley, and Elvis Presley learned from African Americans, like gospel, blues, right? So modern music, pop music, huge influence from African Americans. Caucasians learning from African Americans. Yeah, their country, yeah, that's more Caucasian American, European Americans, right? White people, right? Country, bluegrass, whatever, folk song, like whatever, right? Yeah, the Celtic, right? Yeah, I get it. But African American music, they have huge influence also to Korean music, K-pop. Teji boys, Sateji and boys, okay, they got hugely influenced by African Americans and also Caucasian Americans too, like Beastie Boys. Also, Hispanic Americans too, uh, the what's that song? Insane in the Membrane. I think it's like The Hill, something like that. Yeah. K-pop heavily influenced by Hispanic Americans, Caucasian Americans, and African Americans. Okay, so yeah. So those are not quite love songs, huh? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break, and I'll find some love songs for you. How about the beautiful South? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes and I sing you some love songs by the Beautiful South. I love British band. Not very well known in America, but they came to America to have some concert, tourism, and they love America. The Beautiful South is British band. Oh, they're huge in Europe, but not very well known in America. Okay, but I'm a huge fan. Right, some Americans know them. All right, not many, but some of us Americans know British band Beautiful South. In Europe, they're big. Okay, but and they sang a lot of songs about America. They love America. Okay, so Beautiful South. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. I've been to Britain a couple of times. Yeah. They're okay. All right. Yeah. Maybe I'll tell you some experience, some stories with me and Great Britain. Okay. Maybe I'll tell you something about that. Okay, please. Some good time, bad time. Okay. Great Britain. Right. Been there a couple of times. Okay. So maybe I'll tell you some about that. The Brits, British, British, Brits, right? Goods and bads, okay. Been there a couple of times, okay. English, some mixed feelings, okay, about Brits. I tell you all about it, okay. So we'll take 5 minutes. Let me grab a beer. Hey, Sunday, weekend, okay. So, alright. Okay, let's sing. Let me sing. All right. I zip up my mouth. I'm not gonna say anything controversial. I just sing this the beautiful South, a British band. All right. I'm a huge fan of this band. I just sing. Okay. So yeah, I changed my Hawaiian T-shirt because I'm a huge fan of Hawaiian T-shirt. Okay. Right. The beautiful South. How about Have You Ever Been Away? Not exactly love song, right? They filmed this music video in America, okay, New York, Manhattan, New York, okay. Your Statue of Liberty, whatever, right? Yeah, I may have to censor some of the words that they chose in these lyrics because they are very spicy people, okay. Uh, it's just the way they are. Some of the lyrics I have to censor it, alright, because British people they can be very piquant, like picante, ardiente, to the teeth. Yeah, British people, yeah, British Empire, right? Oh, the empire where the sun never sets because you have Britain, you have Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, America, all around the globe. They have this British colony, like India, all around the globe. That's why they call it empire that where the sun never sets. Okay, strange people, right? Can you name a single classical music composer in Britain? I can't. Because there's none. Classical music era is more continental, right? France, Germany, Alemania, Italy, Austria, right? Yeah, classical music is all about continental, okay, British. But they caught up this Royal Pop Orchestra, hooked on classics based on England. Huge fan. Pop Orchestra. Yeah, hooked on classic. Huge fan. They have the drum beat, like pop orchestra, right? A huge fan, right? And British invasion, right? Yeah, you Rolling Stones, the Beatles, whatever, right? Yeah. So they caught up with the music, okay? So Beautiful South, they're British, okay? It goes like this, okay? It's called Have You Ever Been Away? This is not copyright law intellectual property violation. Why? Because I'm singing it. I'm not playing their recording, right? US copyright law only protects expression of ideas. Ideas itself, themselves, uh, the according to US copyright law, US Constitution, Article 1, I think. Yeah, ideas, our human knowledgeable interpretation of that Constitution is that ideas belong to the humanity. Copyright law only protects expression thereof, right? So when I'm singing this song, it's my expression, my rendition, my version. Okay, so it does not violate U.S. copyright law. Okay, all right. It goes like this: Do 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 do. You fight them on the beaches, beaches, make me despair. 'Cause if there's one thing we can guarantee is you will not be there. Tidying up your room, making up your bed. And you the river full of them, you will send a light instead. Send those light instead. Put a puppy by my lover's bed. We believe when you say you heard. Hold your breath. Have you ever been? Have you ever been away? Where were you when we took a leak? You don't know. You don't care. You just glad that you wasn't there. Have you ever been away? I'm afraid your Rule Britannia mania doesn't ring so true. If I was captain of the waves, I'd turn the gun on you. And last request before you join the dead, I crab into your Union Jack and wrap it around your head. Wrap it around your head. Wrap it around your head. Take a look at all the plans we had. We believe it. You say it was worth it. Have liberate the streets of Europe. Give our kids a chance. Give them bourgeois by the tap and cheap by the trip to France. But you've never seen a melt. This ungodly death is like the stench of roasted lamb upon your father's breath. Ah, ah. It's kind of hardcore, right? The Brits. When I was training for special forces, when I was in Fort Campbell. No, it was not Fort Campbell. It's Fort Bragg, North Carolina, right? Yeah, I was training for special forces. I dropped out after 2 weeks. It was 3 weeks selection course, special forces, right? I dropped out right after 2 weeks. So they didn't just send us home. No, we are doing details for surviving special forces candidates, right? We are allowed to smoke cigarettes, right? We had some lag time, okay, after we dropped out. They didn't just send us home, alright? We were doing details, cleaning after them, surviving special forces candidates. Yeah, prepare for their training, okay, we did that, clean after them. Preparing for their training, surviving special forces candidates, okay? We had some lag time, we are allowed to smoke cigarettes, okay? So I went to this shop, PX, in Fort Bragg, Braggadocio, right? Oh, special ops, yeah, North Carolina, Fort Bragg, Braggadocio, okay? Just making some army joke that I came up with just now. Well, even before, right? Whatever. So yeah, I went to this PX, Post Exchange. It's like shop. It's like convenience store in the U.S. Army posts bases, right? They sell food, and they have this section, book collection section. Yeah, looking at this army books, I picked up this British book about Special Air Service (SAS). This British version of Special Forces. I bought it, right? In my spare time, doing the details for surviving Special Forces candidates. Yeah, I'll read this book, okay. And there's this Caucasian army, I think it was like NCO in Fort Bragg. Yeah, kind and generous gentleman, okay. He said, this young man will one day something like save the world war. Something like that. He blessed me, okay? Because we are all army guys, okay? I have many mentors, all different races in US Army. Sometimes random strangers, just because we are wearing army uniform, we just met on the street. Army, U.S. Army is a big family, all different races. We just connect because we are wearing the same uniform. Nothing to do with races or gender. Okay, big army family, right? We just connect, right? So this kind and generous gentleman, for Greg, give me some blessing. This young man one day will save the world. He said something like that. Okay, so but one Brit book at a time, right? He said that in this post exchange PX store, because I was reading this book, so we guys, right? Yeah, we connect to each other, army guys, right? So he gave me this blessing, right? So God bless him, his family. Yeah, I'm very grateful. And some African American army veterans, right? I was in Fort Hood, Texas, right? And we were sent to this quadruple A, quad A. It's like um, American Aviation Association of America, AAAA. Okay, that, so we were sent to this conference. Okay, a couple of us, right? In I think it's Fort Worth, Texas. We came back from deployment. Okay, so yeah, we have some parks, park visits. Yeah, so we went to this conference in Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Fort Worth, Dallas is right next to each other, right? We were stationed in Texas, right? After the deployment in Afghanistan. So we came back. And they sent us to this conference, Quad A, because we are avionics platoon, right? Yeah, electrician for helicopters. So, yeah, they sent us, okay, all paid, right? In a bus, something like that, right? So, yeah. So it's quite a conference. It's like a lot of army contractors, former army veterans. Yeah, all these contractors who manufacture helicopters, like Sikorsky, or you have this something L3, whatever. All these army contractors, right? You have this Sikorsky and L3 and Boeing and yeah, the big corporations, contractors who manufacture helicopters, tanks. Okay, what are some others? I'm trying to remember those big contractors' name. AM General and trying to remember those names. Let me look them up. Military contractors, Big Five, Big Ten. Lockheed Martin. Okay, yeah. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, BAE System. Yeah, they're all there. Okay, so it's like a conference for contractors and veterans in avionics, Army, U.S. Army aviation. Okay, so yeah, they invited us. They also had some guest speakers, and Also, they invited some country singers who appreciate U.S. Army veterans. It was nice. Yeah, nice dinner, all paid for. So we are just junior enlisted soldiers, sergeants, specialists, privates. Okay, we are still in active duty. Fort Hood, Texas. Okay, avionics, electricians and mechanics of helicopters. Okay, so yeah, they sent us there, mandatory fun, right? From Fort Hood, Texas, Clint, Texas to Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, and I'll tell you what happened there. Okay. Okay. Army stories, never-ending story, right? I have good time. Okay, I'll tell you all about it. Okay, if time allows, right? So, give me 5 minutes, please. Okay, let's stop and restart because I don't want to lose this footage. Right, I'm gonna change my Hawaiian t-shirt. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we'll take 10 minutes break. Okay, thank you.